So in this tutorial, I will show you how we can make cool sample and hold sounds. So we will do a patch which I used in the previous tutorial with this kind of like random MIDI generator, which you also find in the other tutorial, which I linked down in the description. So let's play this so that you see what you get. And in this tutorial, we will answer questions on how to make this patch, how to make it sound great, what are the core features you need to put into your sound design, and how to get this MIDI out here. So stay tuned and follow me in this tutorial. So I quickly brought the rack in here, which I used in the other tutorial. If you want to know more about that, you find a link in the description box below or up here. And besides that, we have the inner preset. And what we need is sine waves. So we can go here to basic shapes, one sine wave, and we will put another one in here from basic shapes. And we can use some syncing in here. So then we can basically move it like this. So we're triggering basically a random pitch here in our scale and moving that in here. So far, not really interesting. It has kind of like this computer robot sound. It becomes interesting once we add filters. So we can have like a bandpass filter here with a high resonance, some drive. And we will trigger this with note on random, so it moves every time randomly. We can also make this move here maybe every 2 hours. So let's put some unison, make this a bit more fat here. So now it gets a bit of a more like technical type of sound. And we will modulate this. I think just one of those is good. And we will make the sound a bit more plucky by drawing down the attack a bit and making the curve more like this here. And we can play a bit with the release time. So for example, we could have note random on that as well. That's actually pretty cool. It gives kind of like a glitchy sound here. And from here, what we can do is we can go actually a bit about the effects already, I guess. It's going partly a bit high, so we want to maybe put that in both directions and make this a little bit lower here, maybe here as well. That's pretty cool sound. Let's give it more space to it. And we will add distortion. And the distortion we're using is downsample. It gives this bit crash sound, which makes in a certain range here a vowel type of sound. And we can make that modulate, for example, with KS1. I think when we go high here, maybe we want to reduce the resonance a little bit on that. So from here, the real trick with that sound is having a comp filter on it. And we can modulate this comp filter as well with KS. KS 2. So let's put that. Yeah, we should definitely modulate that one. Maybe this time we go knob with BPMs. And on that sound, usually it's cool if we have like a lot of like delay and reverb. And we can shape this a little bit before we put it into the filter. Yeah, I think it's good here. 25% of you guys already have subscribed to this channel, but if you are one of those guys who hasn't already done it, then you can hit the subscribe button now and the bell icon and you won't miss any of my future videos. And we can also have this having a vibrato effect here. It gets a bit harsh here, like 1-2K. So it's a lot about like tweaking all the little parameters in. So let's also look in here. And if we wanted to, we could gate this also. So we could additionally apply here a little gating effect by doing this. But to be honest, I found better without. So let's just keep it like we had it here. And what we also can do is we can see if we can play with the Unison range here. But to be fair, I think the sound is good enough. I could see if layering makes that. I have something amazing free for you guys. It's a 1-hour mini course, and it's about like getting the right mindset to achieve the success you want to have, how to remove the roadblocks which keep you from making success. And generally kind of like lays out a roadmap for you guys how you can succeed faster in Psytrance. And if you want to have this, then you just need to click the link below, fill out your information and secure your access, and then you get it for free. So it's a no-brainer. Just click the link now and we see us on the other side. Yeah, I think that's pretty dope, that thing. It's more like an atmospheric sound in that case. It's not exactly the same like the preset. The preset, if you want to look into exactly the same preset like we had in the tutorial, this one is called Goblin T. And to be honest, I'm not even sure. I thought I had it from a bank, but it's quite similar. It's like you have basic shapes here. You have a plucky sound. We have this bandpass thing moving. There are some effects like we did, like hyper distortion, the downsampling we had here. So you can actually have a comparison to that if you want to look more into the original one. But I think we did something with like a similar concept, which has a pretty cool sound. So let's compare. This one is maybe a bit more on the downsample side and has not the delay, the heavy delay and the reverb on it. So we would, for example, go in that one here. So here you get it more technical, and that way you get it more atmospherical. But I think both are pretty cool. So if you want to investigate that, that's like the one we did now together. And that's the other one. I can quickly scroll you through the settings. So you can have the comparison, what is in there. Let's also look the matrix quickly. So it's a bit different, but it's also much the same. So we used a bit more of the global stuff in here. But I guess you got the main points. So the main points are like sine wave, bandpass filter, this bit crushing distortion, and a comp filter, which is moving. And that's kind of like the essence of the sound, and the rest is kind of like just characteristics, which are a bit different in both of those sounds. So instead of like purely triggering it with the arpeggiator, I want you now like try to make like a little rhythm to make this a bit more interesting. So we will put the orb off, but keep kind of like the random note thing. It was cooler in their shorter version, maybe even 3/4. Let's use that port. And let's record out a MIDI pattern so that we can have this random thing more stable. So let's put this in here. So let's take Post Effects. So there are already some good things in there. So let's put that random rack off now. So that's pretty cool. Let's move that one. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's nice. Let's take this. Okay, that's nice.